Yo, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Everybody Hates Shell, you know what I'm saying? And I want to thank y'all for tuning into my channel. I appreciate, all the love and support, I'm about to bust one for y'all. So, here we go. No. Hey you guys, it's Everybody Hates Shell, and I just want to welcome you guys back to my channel. And today what I'm going to be doing is just going to be a basic, simple, everyday, on-the-go makeup. Nothing too crazy. I know a lot of us, may be rushing in the morning. You may have kids that you're trying to get up and get them out the door. I know, like myself, I like to sleep in until the very last minute, and then I get up, do what I gotta do, and I'm bouncing and I'm out the door. So without further ado, you guys, here's the makeup tutorial. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, let's get right into it. Hey you guys, so the first thing that we're gonna do is when you put on makeup, you have to make sure that you have a clean, clear face. And as you guys can see, a little black marks or whatnot, but I don't have nothing on, so yep. Yeah. The next step, what you do is you do your eyebrows. And what I like to do is I like to start off with my spoolie that I have. And actually it came with my next product that I'm about to show you guys, which is the Ardell Dark Brown Brow Pomade. And I got both of these together at Sally's. I believe you can get it at Walgreens or any beauty supply store. So what you do is with the spoolie, and if you see me looking this way or right here, it's because that's where my camera focuses. So I apologize if I'm not always in focus all the time. And what you want to do is make sure that you brush your eyebrows out into the shape that you want them to be. So, as you guys can see, I'm just brushing mine out. Same for this one. All right. So what I like to do is take the end of my brow brush and I just dip it into the pomade. And what I like to do is I start from the bottom of my eyebrow, and what I do is I draw a really light line underneath my eyebrow, underlining it. So you just kind of brush really lightly. Like so. And then what I do is I also do the same thing for the top of the eyebrow. I just start at the beginning of it, where it starts. And like so. And if you have any more pomade, what you do is you take the remaining what you do is you take the remainder of that pomade that's left on the brush and you just kind of brush it in on the hairs that's kind of sparse. Like so. And you do the same for the other eyebrow. And what I hate is when people do their eyebrows, I hate when people do them super, super dark. Like, your eyebrows don't have to be that damn dark. Like, we know you got eyebrows, okay? Like, we get it. But I don't know where that trend came from. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't even want to understand it. But no, your eyebrows are not supposed to be that freaking dark. So, ugh. So anyways, you do the same thing for the top of the eyebrow. You just underline it, or trace it rather. Better word, trace. Fill it in. All right, and we got some eyebrows. Ooh. So then the next step, what you do is you take your spoolie again, and what I do is I go from maybe from the beginning of my eyebrow to about probably right here. And what I do is I brush it going outward. So, and what that does, that just helps gives it that gradient effect, because you don't have a lot of hair at the beginning of your eyebrow anyways, naturally. So that's what it does, just kind of help that part. Do the same for the other eye. Like so. Okay. So then you take the remaining the remaining part of the eyebrow, and you just brush it going back. Do the same thing for the other eyebrow. You just take it, brush it going back. And if it looks a little crazy, that's okay, because we're going to fix that. So by the time you're done, your eyebrows should be looking like this, or something close to that. All right. So the next step that we use, it is concealer. Now with concealer, it is very important to make sure that you get a shade lighter than your complexion. I know people that get like 50 shades lighter than what they are, and that's not cute. Like, no, you don't do that. You always get a shade lighter, so that way it makes it look more natural. So the concealer that I have, this is the NYX Concealer. Is Above and Beyond Full Coverage, and the kind that I have is in Nutmeg, CJ07 Nutmeg. And I don't know if y'all can see that either, but let's see. There we go. Okay. And what I do is I take a flat brush. Again, you can find a flat brush anywhere. Actually, the brand that I have, this is a MAC 242 flat brush. Again, you can find this anywhere, a flat brush anywhere. And what I do, you take the brush, dip it into the concealer. Don't put a whole lot on your brush, just maybe a little bit on the end, on the tip of it. I don't know if y'all can see that, but just a little on the tip. And what I do is I kind of do it the same technique like I do my eyebrows. So what I do is I start from the beginning. Y'all can see that. I start from the beginning again, and I just draw a really light line and just kind of do brush streaks, sweeps. Y'all know what I mean. So y'all can see that a little bit right there. And do the same for the other eyebrow. All right, and then what I do is I also do the same thing for the top of the eyebrow too as well. Now I do mine a little weird, but for the sake of this video, I'll try to do it like the same way, like how I did my eyebrows at the top. So what I do is I take it and I start from the beginning, and then you just do the same thing, just underline it. Same for the other eyebrow. If y'all can see that little thing we got going on, but we're about to clean that up. So what you do now is you take the brush and you just kind of start blending it in. You start blending in where the concealer is, just start brushing it into your skin. Same thing for the top. Brush that in really good. y'all can see, we got us some eyebrows. Now, we are not done with the eyebrows yet. We will come back to that in a moment. All right, so the next step that we do is eyeliner. Now, I prefer that you use a liquid eyeliner versus using a pencil eyeliner, unless it's a really soft tip. You can use those, but the real harsh ones, the Wet n Wild ones, the ones you see at the drugstores, I don't recommend those because that tends to mess your eyes up. Like, it makes you kind of wrinkle real fast, and we don't want you wrinkling before your time, boo-boo. Like, you can't do that. So, anyways, I don't know what brand this is. This is just some little cheap random brand, and it's scraped off. So, what you do with the eyeliner is, what you want to do with eyeliner is you want to make sure that you start from the edge of where the end of where your eyelid is and the beginning of where your eyelashes start. So make sure that you take your time when doing this technique. All right, so you start from your inner corner of your eye. And this part probably will take the longest because you're concentrating, and I messed up, because you're concentrating on trying to get it in right, get it on right. And if you mess up, it's okay. That's the purpose of wipes. If you don't have any, get some. I'm telling y'all how to do it, and I mess it up. That's how your eyeliner is supposed to be. All right, do the same thing for the other eye. Now, this technique isn't really necessary. You can do it if you want to. I prefer to do it because it just makes my eye pop. But what I like to do is also put eyeliner at the bottom of my eyes too, as well, on my waterline. And if you guys want to learn how to do this, I'll show you guys that too. So what I do is I start from the outer corner and I just kind of put it down here on my waterline. And take your time with this technique too, because you don't want it running and you looking like you've been crying or been beat up in a fight. Same thing for the other eye. Alright. Okay. So our next step that we're going to use, it is mascara. Mascara. And what you want to do with mascara is make sure that you wipe off any excess that's on the tip of it, so that way your eyelashes won't be looking clumpy when you put them on, when you put the mascara on. And also another tip is that it is very important to replace your mascara at least every 3 months. So what I do is I take it from the bottom. I can see that. I take it from the bottom and I just go up. And I did not wipe the brush off really good, unfortunately. That's all right, we'll fix that. Ooh. And you do the same thing for the other. And you also, if you have hairs at the bottom of your eye, you can also put a coat down here at the bottom as well. You just do the same thing, except you're just brushing it going down. Now, moving on to the lips. So, No special technique with that. You can use any lip gloss, any lip balm, whatever. I actually have the Essos lip balm, and don't judge me, y'all, because this stuff is just good. It's bomb, and it tastes good too. I'm ashamed. But y'all, this is how much I've been using. Like, it's crazy. But like, this is one of my holy grail products. So yeah, if you don't have any, get it. So no technique with this. You just put it on as normal. Like so. And then also what I like to do is I take like another gloss or something, and I like to put that on the center of my lip too as well, just to give it some kind of color. Now what I have, this is actually the MAC Lustreglass, and this is in Love Nectar, and I just put it like right on the center of my lip. Do the same for the top. Blend it in. Mwah! Okay, so what you want to do is with your foundation, you take the edge of your sponge, if you have a sponge. Take the edge of it. If not, if you have a brush, that's okay too. You can use that too. And what I like to do is I take it, and what I do is where the halo effect is going on up here at the top, what I do is I kind of just sweep that across and make sure I blend it in. And also I do the same thing for my other eyebrows as well. Just kind of brush that in. And don't worry about down here, because like I said, like the concealer that you have, it should be a shade lighter than your complexion, so you really don't have to worry about this bottom part. If anything, it will just look like a little highlight. But if you have any excess, you know, that's going on by your nose or something, you know, you can just kind of rub that in with your finger. So, or if you want to take foundation, you also could do that too and put some down there as well. So, like so. All right, you guys. Well, that completes today's look. I have to go flat iron my hair because, as y'all can see probably in this video, my hair is looking a hot mess. It rained and it just hasn't been the same since. So yeah, I'm getting ready to take this out anyways. But thank y'all so much again. You guys can hit me up on my social media networks. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Snapchat, and now on Periscope. Everybody Hates Shell, all across the board. And just remember, you guys, that when you do your makeup, make sure you wash your face, because that's not cute trying to put on makeup on a dirty face. And you should just be washing your face anyways. I mean, that's just good hygiene. But you know, some people just dirty like that, you know. Y'all, I thank y'all so much for just your patience, your love, and all that good stuff. And until next time, you guys, I will see y'all later. Bye. So, is that a note?